Cuba in crisis. Large parts of the island nation still without power 24 hours after the nation's power grid was knocked out once again. Cuban officials say some power plants have reconnected to the grid, but the process is ongoing. The most recent blackouts more severe than usual as the Trump administration has imposed an oil embargo and tightened its grip on the island.
And the ongoing power problems come as Secretary of State Marco Rubio today called for more dramatic change in Cuba, including new leadership.
CBS News Miami's Yvonne Taylor is your reporter live in Westchester with more. Yvonne?
It has become the inevitable topic of discussion, Jim and Lauren. Today, U.S. Secretary Marco Rubio described the Cuban Revolution as a disaster, one that he said has managed to survive because of subsidies. And those subsidies are over, so he says the system is in shambles.
The bottom line is their economy doesn't work. It's a non-functional economy.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio addressed Cuba in the Oval Office on Tuesday. Referring to a recent massive blackout as well as the lack of oil, Rubio went on to highlight the message he has been repeating.
People in charge, they don't know how to fix it. So they have to get new people in charge.
Meanwhile, the New York Times published an article with the headline, "The Trump administration said to tell Cuba that its president has to go." The newspaper says from 4 people involved in the negotiations between Havana and Washington, they're saying that the United States so far is not pushing for any action against Castro family members who remain the country's top power brokers.
This is the beginning of conversations that could lead to a possible outcome that the administration wants.
Richard Tapia has been a professor of political science and international relations at Miami-Dade College for over 12 years. He says the Times reporting is not far from what he believes will happen.
What the U.S. does not want is a complete and total power vacuum in which chaos ensues.
I can see someone saying that would be something similar to Venezuela. Is that so?
Yes, very similar, where you have a symbolic change of government with Maduro being ousted from power, but the regime remains.
I also told him what many Cuban Americans have been saying, that they want the Castro family out of the political sphere because of the 67 years of dictatorship in Cuba.
The Castro government at the moment that runs the entire economy is operated under the Castro regime. If you remove them overnight, that means the U.S. is going to have to basically play a very strong role.
According to Tapia, a role that could mean a high-impact military action. He believes Washington will not do that. And coming up at 6 p.m., doing business in Cuba. Havana issued an invitation this week to investors, including Cuban Americans here in South Florida. So we are going to hear from a man who says that he is willing to do it unless there's regime change. And another Cuban businessman who said, why wait? The time is now. And he says why. We're live in Westchester. Yvonne Taylor, CBS News, Miami.
All right, Yvonne, thank you. And keep it here on CBS News Miami for the latest out of the island. Check out our Cuba in Crisis section on the front page of CBSMiami.com.